What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Triple C back here with another weekly fragrance rotation. I'm just gonna go through here and let everybody know what I wore during this week. Just gonna start off by asking everybody to like, share, subscribe to my video. Gonna be having a lot more content coming out soon. Let's just get to it. So on Sunday, I wore a Lab on Fire, and it's called Messy Sexy Just Rolled Out of Bed. I know it's a heck of a title. Really reminds me of Fruit Loops. I really like the scent. Had it for a couple years. I got it on Lucky Scents, I think. Reminds me of Fruit Loops. Just haven't worn it in a while. That was Sunday, and it's a Lab on Fire. I don't know if you could see that right there. I don't know if you can see that, but it's called Messy Sexy Just Rolled Out of Bed. So on Monday, I wore this MAC Velvet Teddy. It's kind of like I wouldn't say a clone of Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford, but it's kind of in the same window. Last 10, 12 hours. Yes, fellas, this is MAC, like the makeup for women. A couple years ago, found out I smelled it at, I think it was Macy's, and they had it, and I was like, oh, this kind of smells like Tobacco Vanille. And it's been in my collection. I get compliments on it. Probably run you like $60, not that expensive. And that was Monday. MAC Velvet Teddy. Going into Tuesday, I wore, this is probably another versatile scent that I picked up from Sephora. It's called Invictus Victory. You can see the V in there. Really versatile scent. Lasts about 6 hours on me. I think it ran me about, I want to say 80 or 90 at Sephora. Real versatile scent. You could use it for work. You can use it for date night, hanging around the house. Haven't worn it for a little bit. It's kind of warm that day in my location. And once again, it's Victory or Invictus Victory. Headed into Wednesday, it was a kind of warm day where I live, and I went with Tay Noir 29 by Le Labo, tea-based fragrance. Thing about Le Labo is like it's one of these fragrances where you spray it, you smell it, it disappears, you don't smell it anymore, but people around you smell it. It's very, very different. I like a lot of Le Labos. I think I have 3 in my collection. Gonna get some more. Tay Noir is really tea, and it's a tea-based fragrance, so it's very light, but it stays on the skin, on my skin, 7, 8 hours. Real good scent. Doesn't really project. You gotta really be up on someone smelling it. And sometimes you think you don't even smell it, but people smell it around you. And that was Wednesday, Tay Noir by Le Labo. Heading into Thursday, I wore one of my favorite brands for my cheapy brands. Banana Republic 78 Vintage Green, excuse me. I would say it's kind of like Green Irish Tweed, excuse me, from Creed. Just they take on it, really good scent. I think I paid $10 for this at my local Burlington. Really like Banana Republic. If you haven't tried them out, I would go to your local Burlington. Really don't try to buy Banana Republic, online, and because it's not worth it. Like, you can get all these for under $20. I got this for $10 at Burlington. Haven't worn it in a while. Real green, kind of fresh. Real good scent. It's maybe 5 or 6 hours on my skin. During the day with this one, I had to respray because it kind of fades away after like 4 hours. becomes a sin skin. But anyway, that's Banana Republic Vintage Green 78. And headed to Friday, I wore Kayali Pistachio Gelato. I know it's marketed for a woman, but I like the smell of it. It's kind of hard to describe. It has a note of pistachio, and it's kind of nutty, kind of fruity at the same time, and light. So I decided I wore it a lot during the spring and summer. Really got compliments. It lasts all day. Like I'm talking 10 hours on my skin. Really good scent. I picked it up at Sephora. It was around, I want to say it's around $100. It's marketed for women, so fellas, don't be afraid to go over and cross over. Like some of these scents are good, and women like the smell of, fresh and stuff on our skin. So give it a try. Again, that is Kayali Pistachio Gelato. And Saturday, I pulled out one that I was looking. I've been hunting for this one for a while. Finally got my hands on it. I tried it back in the day. I was a little younger. Really wasn't my cup of tea then. I was like, let me go back. I got a couple ouds in my collection. Let me revisit it again, and got a little sample of it. Once again, sample. On Saturday, I wore Gucci Intense Oud. This is a discontinued fragrance, but you can find it. Look on Jomo Shop. I think that's where I picked this up for. It's around $105, which is a steal online. I've seen this up to $200-300. Real smooth oud. It has the same softness, I would say, as like a oud would. Like, it's not animalic. It's not barnyard. It's not nothing like that. It's real smooth, and I wore it during the night also. So that is Gucci Intense Oud. So that's the end of my fragrance rotation for the week. Like I said in the beginning of the video, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the comments. Peace.